Hey, here's why Jonathan Kuminga is a lot more important for the Golden State Warriors than most people think, man. Hey, man, Jonathan Kuminga and his play has been so exciting, man. Not only for the Golden State Warriors, but for us fans and us people who love basketball all around the world, man. His play has been exciting, man. Hey, he has a lot of positives and a few negatives, but all in all, man, he's going to be a great fit for the Golden State Warriors, and he's ready to play now. And he has found himself in the rotation, and looks like JTA will have to fight his way back. Yes, sir, we're going to look at him. Hey, case one, rim attacks. Let's get it. Now, Jonathan Kuminga's physical and athletic gifts is really standing out. 6'7", 220 pounds. Hey, Kuminga has the tools to be a prototypical wing, and he's been jaw-dropping, especially in them dunks. Yes, sir, he has the height and the bulk to be able to guard 1 through 5 at times. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, he's not over-lumbering, and he's not too skinny or frail, and he won't be pushed around. And he's a two-way, nice little ultra-versatile type of player. Yeah, baby. And he can knock down shots. He's an automatic bucket. And this is why, perhaps, the Golden State Warriors took him at 7th in the 2021 NBA Draft and kept him. Despite some of the many trade rumors, hey, he still found himself in the Golden State Warriors rotation. And now, he's a winning piece for the squad. It's a testament of how great the front office is for the Golden State Warriors and Stephen Curry and these guys, man. We all know, man, Stephen Curry is a generational talent, and he's great to build around. And surrounding him with guys like him, yeah, man, it's going to be huge, and it's going to be, it's going to be exciting to see, man. And it can go a long way, especially towards winning another championship ring. And I believe that Kuminga has the potential and the gifts in order to be able to embody a great athletic wing. You know what I mean? He can knock down shots, get to the basket. He's a great defender. He runs the floor. He's blocking shots. Oh, my gosh, man. He's jumping out of the gym. Yes, sir. And his numbers might not stand out as much. He's averaging around 4 points per game, almost 2 rebounds, and 1 assist or so. But he's only playing 7 minutes per night. And for him to be a rookie right now, he's seeing limited minutes. But right now, he's moved himself up, and he's becoming one of the rotation guys. And he's shooting 52% from the field, albeit he only took 19 shots so far. But, hey, he's making a lot of highlights, and it's looking bigger than it is on paper. You dig what I'm saying? And like I said earlier in the segment, I believe he will take over JTA's minutes. So, like I said, man, hey, JTA will have to fight back. Juan Anderson, yes, sir, he's on your heels right now. Yeah, and at this time, in his shots, I would see his shot needs a little bit more refining, but the good news is he's not forcing any shots at this moment. He's playing well off the ball. He's cutting to the basket. He's diving in backdoor cuts. He's going up for alley-oops, and he's making himself valuable for the, especially a young guy. He's going to have to play that hard. And he's running the floor. He's playing great defense. And he's getting a lot of weak side blocks, and that's going to help, especially when guys get beat on penetration. Case 2. Yeah, man. Steph pick and roll. Yes, sir. Hey, the obvious caveat behind all of those shots may have been, during garbage times, but he's going to be great as a defensive guy on the defensive units. The Golden State Warriors are the #1 defensive team in the whole entire NBA. And we're seeing why, because they have a lot of great veteran leadership. Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala. And on top of that, man, he's going to be one of those guys who's going to garner a lot of baseline dunks. Just like we saw in the clip above. Ooh, yeah. It's going to be extremely difficult to be able to stop this guy from getting to the basket. And he possesses a competent and passable handle that prevents him from turning the ball over. Yeah, man, he has a nice little drive, and he's under control. He doesn't force anything. And one thing we must understand about rookies, man, they tend to have a difficult feel for the game. But right now, he knows his role, and he's playing it to the T. And that's the reason why he's moving up in the rotation. Yes, sir. Yeah, Kuminga's popping north-south athleticism stands out more than you can even imagine. Yeah, I'm watching him, man. I was an athlete myself, and he's an all-around great. He's a world-class athlete at this point. And he's a solid pick-and-roll guy. He's going to be good in spacing the floor, especially when it comes to when the defense breaks down. He's going to be able to get a lot of tip dunks and, putbacks and stuff like that. Yeah, man, it's going to be great because, you can't just focus on Stephen Curry as much as you like. Stephen Curry went crazy on the Brooklyn Nets, man. He damn near had 40. Only because he has great teammates. You just can't double him like you used to. You know what I mean? You got guys like him always roaming the floor. And don't sleep, man. I believe he can be a good shooter as well. He will be honing in on his jump shot. And he's explosive off of the bounce. We saw that during the Summer League. And Kerr has a lot of confidence in this guy. And he has a lot of confidence in his rookies as well. Moody, he actually came in and did a pretty solid job last game as well, man. Got in early, got some early minutes. But on top of Jonathan Kuminga, man, he has an ability to score off the bounce, man, like I said, man. And it's going to be a factor. And he will get opportunities to score off of the dribble. And he has to. Case 3, yes, sir. Hey, Kuminga doesn't have to be a high-usage player at this point. But he's going to have to make those reads, be in the right place at the right time, and he's going to have to force turnovers. And most importantly, as a rookie, he's going to have to continue to take care of the ball. And he's going to be encouraged by some of his veteran guys, you know what I mean? And I can see it early on. Guys like Andre Iguodala, Bielitsa, Clay, Dre. Yeah, he has a lot of good support. And I'm going to steal a mantra from my boy Joel Embiid, man, the Philadelphia 76ers. He's going to continue to get better, and he has to trust the process. That's the mantra. And he's going to fit in well with the Golden State Warriors offense. Especially when he starts knocking down them corner threes, it's going to be crazy. So defense are going to have to watch out for him. You can't leave the corner on the shooters. Right now, Kuminga is 6'7", 6'8", but he has a 7-foot wingspan. But on top of that, he's going to be great in defensive schemes and those matchups when they have to be switch heavy, especially in small ball lineups. I can see him playing the 4 at times, maybe even the 5, depending on how things are going during the stretch of the games. We watched the Brooklyn Nets last game. They switched everything with the Golden State Warriors, so we can see more and more how he's going to fit in, especially during the small ball era in the NBA, man. He's going to be good. In case 4, yes, sir. Kuminga in the switching, man, he has the mobility and the nimbleness to keep up with smaller and faster guards, enabling him to stay in front and contest shots with his length. Hey, he's even strong enough to bang down low with some of the big fellas, and get it done. Yeah, and even without a switch, Kuminga has proven to be able to survive against marquee matchups against opposing leading guards, scorers, and playmakers. So, hey, it looks like he's comfortable already, man. Oh, man, it's going to be scary for the league. In case 5, of course, Kuminga took turns on DeMarcus DeRozan and Zach LaVine against the Bulls, spending time on LaMelo Ball against the Charlotte Hornets, even managing to steal a couple balls from him as well. Pause, you know what I'm saying? Kuminga has the length to be effective on small guards and big guards, you know what I'm saying? So, man, his defensive versatility is going to be profound, you know what I'm saying? He's just going to have to make sure he's not fouling. One of the key mistakes a lot of rookies make, you know what I'm saying? They get caught up in fouls. We saw that against James Harden last game as well. And he rarely lets assignments blow past him. That's a good thing. And it's apparent because his footwork is impeccable, especially in terms of not overcommitting with his footwork. His hips are more fluid and more mobile. Yeah, man. Looks like he a shoo-in, boy. Yes, sir. He's a capable weak side zoner as well, especially on missed rotations. Like I said earlier, man, he's one of those guys. Hey, if you get beat off the dribble, no worry. He's coming on the weak side, and he's going to beat that thing up, maybe even blocking it to the 3rd row. In the clip above, it shows how effective he can be on ice ball screens, forcing ball handlers toward the sideline and denying them from using the screen. And we call that blue in the NBA. You dig what I'm saying? And for a rookie that had this uncanny combination of natural skill, physicality, and fundamentals, is something that's special for the Golden State Warriors. Probably didn't expect that when they drafted him, but Steve Kerr has been impressed, especially enough to put him in a rotation. Yes, sir. Not only have such lineups been blowing, opponents away, 115.2 offensive rating, there are also, grinding moments where he's really showing that he could be a 7th to 8th man at times, you know what I mean? Especially if Andre Iguodala or someone get hurt. Yeah, I think I see him actually taking those minutes and, doing really well on them, you know what I'm saying? And it should be said that Kuminga's performance has been necessarily refute of arguments from school of thought of anything concerning him. It's perfectly fine for the Warriors to keep him and continue his development, and I believe they will. Yes, sir, and it's pretty smart that they do it as well because he is the future, Klay Thompson is not going to be there forever. Andre Iguodala won't be there forever. And believe it or not, Stephen Curry won't either. But right now, it's a win-now moment, and he's fitting in perfect for the Golden State Warriors, and he's a great selling point, especially on defense. And, of course, he's an athlete, and he's a highlight waiting to happen. And I believe he will help this team contend for another NBA championship, and he will be a valuable piece for the squad. Good luck to Jonathan Kuminga and his continued growth.